Hi everyone, my name is Joanna Koleth and this is my column Made to Move. Today we're going to be talking about eccentric muscle contractions. An eccentric muscle contraction is what happens when your muscle resists a force as it lengthens, causing it to work harder and thus building more muscle. This is really important in Pilates because, especially when you're doing reformer Pilates, the spring tension of the reformer on the carriage plus your body weight and your movement, all of that is really promoting eccentric muscle contraction and helps you to resist the springs as it comes in or as you resist a force. So how do we replicate that on the mat? Well, I'm going to show you today. So you want to grab something that will enable you to really tap into that eccentric muscle contraction rather than just trying to muscle through it with your own sheer force. So I have what's called like a resistance band. This is a little bit more special because it has handles and it's very similar to what you would get on a reformer. However, if you do not have this particular one, it is no problem at all. You just need to get a resistance band. It looks like this, and you can use that instead of what I have today. So we're going to get started by sitting on the mat, and today we're going to look at the roll down in Pilates, which often can be done facing the back of the reformer. So imagining I have the footbar behind me, I'm sitting on the carriage, and my feet are through the shoulder blocks. So we're going to get started. I have my resistance band looped around, and I'm just going to crisscross my straps. I'm going to hold on to the pulleys or right above them. I'm going to have my hands nice and long. Now I'm going to inhale here, roll my shoulder blades back and down, really tapping into my pelvic floor muscles to sit up nice and tall, and multifidus to engage that back core muscle. I'm going to inhale here. Exhale as you scoop through my low abs, lengthen my tailbone, going to a little bit of that pelvic tilt. I'm going to roll down till I can touch maybe the low back. Exhale as I roll all the way up. So we are resisting the spring tension, or right now the pulley tension. And this is what is the eccentric muscle contraction, is what's happening when the weights are resisting this force. Okay, from here, I can also choose to challenge myself as my hands are in front, and we're lengthening my spine as I roll down. Okay, from here, we're going to add some concentric contractions of our muscles, specifically our biceps. So we're going to add a bicep curl as I maintain an isometric contraction of my abdominals by keeping my torso nice and still, my hips, and my shoulders. So let's do it on 3 more. So this is the concentric, and then I can also think about the eccentric contraction of my biceps, so lengthening my hands. For 2, keeping that wide clavicle position, drawing my shoulder blades back. Last one, I'm going to keep my elbows high, stay here for 5, 4, tapping into that isometric contraction, 3, 2, 1, and roll myself all the way up to sitting and lengthening my hands. So that was just a really quick example of how we use different muscle contractions in Pilates, but specifically always trying to think a little bit deeper into that eccentric contraction, because a lot of times we just tend to like fling our arms or fling our legs or just flop down instead of really taking the time to find that lengthening as you're resisting the force. And maybe sometimes that's why you tend to think about Pilates and that burning shaking sensation together. So I hope this was helpful. Please feel feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions or concerns, and